Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Video Game Pickups. Music of choice today is from the Gardens in, of course, Final Fantasy VIII. With that said, this is going to be a Nintendo Switch edition for the month of April. With that said, first, we're going to a all-time classic from Namco Bandai, Katamari, which is a very unique and interesting games to say the least. But there's a definite charm about the games, and the relatively simplistic nature. It's a great game if you just want to sit back, unwind, relax, and de-stress. This is a great game series that I highly recommend to anyone who's never had the chance to play Katamari. I think you should give this game a shot. It's a lot of fun. Next up we have, if you like Mario and you enjoyed tennis, here is a game for you. Speaking as someone who, weirdly enough, enjoys tennis games, may not be the greatest, but even I have to admit, I did enjoy the gameplay of Ultra Smash for the Wii U. But it's arguably probably the best newer era tennis game out there. The virtual tennis always remain my favorite. But Mario Tennis, definitely, this is a much more refined version of Ultra Smash. And definitely is a lot more content. That's one of the few things negative about Ultra Smash is there's not a lot of content, unfortunately, in the game. This, on the other hand, gives you quite a bit, and it's a blast. If you like tennis games, but with interesting twists, this is definitely the game I recommend. Next up, probably one of the most charming games, I think, in quite a long time. Yes, Yoshi's Woolly World is probably the best, but I gotta admit, I do like the art style, even still, with Yoshi's Crafted World. May not be good as Woolly World, but still, I do recommend giving this game a shot. It's a lot of fun. Definitely a decent difficulty curve, keep in mind. But still, if you enjoy really good classic style platformers with interesting art style direction, Crafted World is definitely one of those games. Next up is a double pack. One of two double packs. First up is a pretty awesome double pack which I got from Walmart. It is a double pack of, as you see, Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD and Sonic Forces, which I have actually not played as of yet. I do plan on in the future doing a playthrough of the game. So, I'll give you my opinions on that sometime in the future. Monkey Ball is a game, however, I've played probably going back to the GameCube, and it's a really fun, charming game. And I'm glad to see a new Monkey Ball, of course, coming. Next of the two double packs is I think, the real good one here, quality-wise. You get a combination of Sonic Mania and Team Sonic Racing. Now, if you've not played Team Sonic Racing, I do recommend checking the game out. It's actually a really fun game, but Sonic Mania alone makes it worth having this double pack, but the Sonic Racing game is just a bonus, in my opinion. But this right here is something I really highly recommend, but I recommend also picking this up to have a, from what I understand, unique, different experience with Sonic Forces, plus the fact you're also getting it with Super Monkey Ball. Banana Blitz alone makes it worth it. And usually you can find this like $20 at Wally World. 3 left to show. Next up is a really cool one I got back on Black Friday. Sonic Origins Plus. And yeah, this version, besides being bigger, includes the base game, but also includes a pretty cool art book as well. I just wish they would do something to keep the regular game from coming out so easily. But this is some I do recommend checking out, as C has 16 classic titles, one timeless collection, plus you have a museum full of stuff, and you have a bunch of bonus, like 12 Game Gear games in total in it. So in total, yeah, you're getting like quite a bit of content right here. And for the price, it's very reasonable. I would say it's not necessarily the best way to play some of these classics, specifically Sonic 1, but still, it is a good collection, and if you have a Switch, this is a definite. I would consider must pick up as a longtime Sonic fan, though. Keep in mind, I'm a little biased. Next up is some I recently picked up, found at actually on clearance, believe it or not. A really cool game from Square Enix in the style of a few specific other RPGs they've done. But the cool thing is, it's a different timeline, time period for each character until you have 8 characters you play as. And they are like mini RPGs experiences. So if you want to play a relatively shorter RPG, but have a different experience each time you play a different character each time, different time periods and everything, gives you a unique, different experience. It's unlike really anything else that I can really think of right now out. This is arguably probably one of the best RPG experiences that Square has done, I'd say easily in a decade or more. Just my opinion, but still, I do definitely consider this a must-have if you're a RPG fan or a Square Enix fan, specifically a more old-school style Square games. Trust me when I say, as someone who grew up on the 90s era of Square, this really does harken back to the 90s, early 2000s, the golden age of Square. But with that said, last but not least, I decided to wait. A very unique and interesting limited run game. Now, I decided, as I'm not getting as many limited run games as I used to, I'm going to start just adding them into each specific platform. Pickups, mix in with regulars. So with that said, last but not least is a very unique game. Originally released on the Philips CDI, and I believe also, of course, on the Panasonic 3DO. That is Plumbers Don't Wear Ties Definitive Edition, which is crazy. And by the way, the female character in this, just so you know, fun fact, she plays the love interest in the movie The Room. Yeah, I'm 100% serious. If you've never seen The Room, you've got to watch it. And all the memes from that. But frankly, this, I believe, should be a meme generator its own right. With that said, I always have had a weird interest and love for the style of games. And I use it mildly, but like for me, I absolutely love another specific game called Night Trap. I have a real love for. But this is really good, cheesy fun, and I'm looking forward to actually playing through the game as it is still sealed, as you see. But with that said, I'll see y'all next time and stay safe out there. See you again, same YouTube time, same YouTube channel.